Many years ago, when my sister was living in Italy, she picked up from my mom this beautiful gift. It was a pottery, and on the outside, it read Biscotti. And it was an artisanal, it was crafty, beautiful, handmade, very Italian, made in Italy. So my mother just loved that piece of pottery. Unfortunately, one day when I went to visit with her, I broke it. I think I broke the lid. And I apologized, etc., but I always felt horrible about it. So this was a time in my life when at times I had to choose between putting fuel in the tank of my car or having a decent meal, a whole good meal. It was a very distressful time for me financially. Either I was between jobs or I was working maybe part time, or maybe I was just not making much money. Maybe I was a student. That specific, I cannot recall. But I do know that I was going through some financial stress. Yet I went out and I wanted to get my mother something which would remind her of what she lost. I wanted it to be sort of Italian and something in which she could put in there pastries or biscottis. Imagine my surprise when I came across this. And so you can see, the grapes. And when you think of grapes, you think grapevine, right, in Italy. Or the wine bottle sticking out of the ice bucket reminds me of how much Italians love to have their wine, right? So I saw it and I was like, fantastic. This is it. This is the replacement. Not that it will replace the real valuable thing, but maybe it'll show her goodwill, good faith, a proper apology, I thought. And so I presented it to her. I immediately read her, and it was not good. It was a deflating disappointment. And she did not say that, no. She thanked me and she just asked me to place it on top of the counter, which I did. But then I noticed that a little time passed, maybe a week and a half, and I noticed that it was not on the surface. I couldn't find it anywhere. And I at first didn't say anything, but then I thought of asking. And she gave me some word salad, and she had tucked it away inside a piece of furniture she had. It was in the dark, all by itself, put away. And I didn't think much about it. But then the following time that I visited with her, she presented it to me, and she did ask me to take it back. And she explained that it was not the same and that the first one could not be really replaced. And basically, she let me know that she didn't care for the appearance of this one. I don't know, maybe I'm alone on this one, but I think it's beautiful. I think it's charming. I think it's cute, and it is functional. You can place anything in there, including biscottis. But she definitely didn't like it, and she didn't even want to keep it in her home. So I took it back, and I've had it now for 20, 25 years since that happened, and I use it all the time. I love it, and it's very functional. I keep in there mint, as you can see. But I wanted to say to a lot of you out there, narcissistic mothers, they value things that are very expensive, unique, more than relationships themselves. And yes, that includes sometimes their relationships with their daughters.